So I'm just going to make a quick video on this because I think this thing is pretty worthwhile. It is the only one I've explored other than FlowMapps, but I'm really digging it. So one thing here that's better is you can just, anytime you click and drag, you are scrolling up, down, all around on this thing, whereas with FlowMapps, you have to use the scroll bar to get around, which I think is pretty clumsy. Another thing that's great is when you click into one of these things, you don't lose where you are on the map. You get this little side panel here, which I think is pretty great. You can create sections, and then you have a whole content area here, and then you can create another one. And more content here. These things can be dragged around. You can, put a description for the page. You can upload files and attachments, all kinds of stuff. Something that turns me off about FlowMapps that I still can't seem to get used to is that I click here and it takes me to the page and the content, but then I've got this over here, and then if I don't click on the right way, if I click here it does that, but if I click here it takes me back to the other view, which I still for some reason struggle with. So it also offers this thing which I haven't really figured out how to use or how it might be useful, but you can decide what kind of a page format you're looking at here as well. So, I've got them all set up as main pages right now. But if it were a form page or an article or, a contact page with a map or whatever, you can do this. And I think it gives you a little bit different, information, or it just kind of, I guess, visually guides you as to what's happening with that page on your map. So that you have a cover image for it. It's also got these handy dandy little tags, so you can see here I marked this one as done. These little labels, I guess. We can create our own labels so that we can have different statuses for these pages. It's done and approved. It needs, whatever it is, we can mark all of these pages so that you can see at a glance what is going on with each one. And then not only, of course, can you upload the files like I mentioned before, but you can upload the files to specific areas. So if you have files that are related to this or to this or to the description, you can do that, but then they are also all visible here in the All Files section on this tab. Yeah, I don't know what we're paying for FlowMapps, but I really, if it's not very much more or it's a similar price, this just seems like a much more dynamic, intuitive option, and I think it's going to be a lot more helpful for our clients as well.